Hi, Leo. Happy birthday. Oh, feels good. Feels good to be in the sunshine. Okay. Ooh. Excellent for a fire sign, Ace of Wands. This is what I think you've been kind of holding your breath for. Cancer season was a hold your breath kind of month. A lot of things happened, a lot of conversations happened. There was still a lot of brainstorming, still a lot of activity. But I think it was a time, because 12th house, right? 12th house for you guys, for anybody. It's always like a time of insecurity and feeling really unsure and feeling like maybe all the things you work so hard for, maybe they're not going to pan out. Sometimes it can be a little pessimistic. Hopefully wasn't that way for you. Mercury retrograde still impacting my articulation. Hopefully it wasn't that way for you. Whether it was or it wasn't, at this point, it doesn't matter because boom, this is how you begin the month. I feel like Leo's going to kind of get their strut back, like start strutting, but like in a like calm, cool, hyper confident kind of way, not in an arrogant, flashy way, full of like self-worth and not the kind, it's not like you don't have to push it into anybody's faces. And that's what I think this really is going to be for you, is you getting that spark back. Feeling like life is going really well, this new job is going really well, this new opportunity has a lot of promise to it, this new relationship is full of passion. This is a hypersexual card. Mars is in your sign, so you may be feeling real strong sexual drive, like real strong libido. By all means, if you have someone to enjoy that with, go for it, right? Ace of Wands right out of the gate. Excellent. What else for Leo? Okay. There's a lot of shrewdness with this Queen of Swords. She takes the Ace of Wands and she knows exactly what to do with it. Honestly, with Mercury and Venus coming into your sign this month, I think the business part of you, the part of you that really knows how to get stuff done, the part of you that really knows how to command things. You know what I always see with her? I always feel like she's the director of an orchestra with kind of her sword as the baton. And she knows what it means to be in the director's chair, right? The director on the movie set, the maestro, like she's the one that's conducting everything. So when you get blessed with an Ace of Wands, you're going to know exactly what to do. No questions asked. I honestly think you feel so in your element. It's like Leo's coming back online, right? We all kind of go offline during 12th house activity. It's really, really common. We feel just kind of like a weird haze sometimes. If you didn't feel that way, good for you, but it's real common for 12th house stuff. And plus all this eclipses and all that. And so now you're coming back online. I think people are like, oh, like, thank God. Thank God Leo's here. Thank goodness you're going to be, working together. You're going to be going on that date finally. You're communicating again. The doors are open again. The Ace of Wands might be second chances for some of you. Might be second chances, and it's people asking you for second chances. See, this goes well with the Queen of Swords because there's this quality of like, I get to decide now. If it is in fact some kind of a second chance, you get to decide. Do I want to give this person a second chance or no? Some of you are going to decide, no, definitely not. And this is the excellent thing about aces, is you don't have to take them. There's no shortage of these. They're going to keep coming into your life. So if this comes in as an opportunity, it's totally neutral. So if it's not right for you, it's not right for you. But sometimes we have that opportunity for second chances so that we can say no, so that we can clear our aura and our energy field of that vibe so we can then introduce new things. Second chance or not, either way, there's a lot of consideration going on here. Leo definitely up here thinking about pros and cons, yes or no. Do I need to protect myself? Do I need to protect my family? Do I need to protect my finances? Is this someone I can really trust? I mean, I think you're asking all the right questions. Right? You're asking all the right questions. And I don't know. I think some people are going to need to kind of look out for Leos at some point, right? You're going to need to look out for the Leos because they're calling the shots. So if you put them in a position, like if you're dealing with a Leo and you put them in a decision to, like if you give them the power, they're going to like really use the power, right? They're going to really use the power. And Leo, definitely use it. I'm getting this whole like strut thing, just that word, the strut, the Leo kind of cool confidence. I feel like you're fitting, like it's like totally a groove. So cool, so calm. The Queen of Swords energy is winning for sure. It's kind of that slasher energy, like having to just cut things to the bone. I think a lot of you are going to be continuing this simplification process, which probably began last month. You're getting rid of things that you just like, the things you don't like to spend your time on. You're getting rid of the people you don't like to spend your time with. You're getting rid of certain tasks at work. You're cleaning out your house. Like that's probably an ongoing thing. You're clearing out your schedules because you need more me time. And you're not being, this is the one thing I love about this season, and this goes for every single zodiac sign. It's unapologetic. We just own our hearts. Like, my heart wants to fly to Europe. I'm going to book a ticket. I'm just going to go. I don't care what it costs. I don't care how much time it takes. I don't care this. I don't care. Like, this is what my heart wants. I'm just going to do it. And I think you are making no apologies as you are analyzing what's worth it and what isn't. I always see this card as kind of being a like a balance sheet review. You know, like what's my net worth this week? Going through all of your assets, going through all your liabilities, and like making sure everything is balancing out. And I think some of you have noticed some area of imbalance because eclipse season is great for pointing out that kind of stuff. You've noticed a point of interest in your life and your attention is really going to go there. And you're going to feel good. I don't know. You're going to feel really good about all the decisions that you're going to make. I see no hesitation. This is like asking yourself, what's right for me? Who can I let in? Who can I trust? And who can't I? Probably not this person. Oh, Leo. I know what kind of person this person is, right? All over the place. What the heck are they thinking? I don't understand what you want from me. Why are you knocking on my door again? Why are you pretending to give me this Ace of Wands, right? This is probably the second chance person for some of you. Others of you, this is a really frustrating, gossipy, political, bureaucratic type of person at work. Others of you, this is an extremely rebellious child or a brother or a sister, something like that, a best friend who's just kind of going off the wire. And I think there's a great deal of concern for this person because coming out as two sword energies, I honestly think that there's a part of them that you see within yourself. This is how it's coming out. While I don't think this is you, because there's no way, not when you've got that strut, you're not going to be strutting like a crazy person, okay? But I think that there's a part of you that you see in this person, a part of who you used to be. And again, compassion. See, she might be, shrewd and she might be real discriminating, but she also is the embodiment of grace. Justice with grace. She really looks at the full story. She takes the time to really listen to where someone is coming from. Why are they the way they are? When I was first starting to read for YouTube, I saw this comment on Facebook once, and I will never, ever, ever forget it. And I bring it up once in a while in these readings. And it was someone posted on Facebook. They said, the more and more I learn about psychology, the less and less angry I can get at people. Because I think you see the full picture in them. You see what they're dealing with, you see their ego, you see their mentality, their limitations, everything. Clearly, this is the person. This is why you're doing the 9 of Wands thing, because you're like, I got to protect my world. I have so many excellent things going on. I have so many opportunities. I'm making money. I'm going out there. I want to find new love, or I want to reconnect with my partner. I want to go crazy on them this month, whatever. And honestly, there's no way a Leo is going to be able to find space in their life for this. There's just no room. There's just no room. You're already making all the cuts. It's like someone's trying to come ask for a job at a company that's downsizing. Like, it makes no sense. You just don't have space for this person at all. It's too loud. It's too messy. It's too, like, schizoid, right? It's like, ugh. Really out of control. And I think whatever this person says, whatever they deliver to you, you're going to be like you're going to look at them and be like, what? Like, what are you even saying? Because that's what always happens with this one. What are you even saying? Like, actions and words are two completely, totally different things. This is someone who is so completely split in their duality that they might really not see. It's like they don't even know they have two sides, right? They're delusional. Okay, so you may be dealing with someone like that. That's super, super tough. They do want to be in your life. That's what makes it so weird, though. Because you're like, well, if you wanted to be in my life, then you would just be in my life. If you wanted to be my partner, you would just be my partner. If you wanted to be my friend, you would just be my friend. Like, for Leo, it's like so simple. Like, you love someone, you're there, right? Ooh, okay. So you got a couple people. I don't think these reversals are you. I really don't. There's like no way. There's no way that could be you. This is you, right? The Pharaoh. Couldn't be more Leo than that. I know this is a Cancer card, but like the concept of a Pharaoh driving a chariot pulled by a Sphinx, like that's very Leo. And I know you know where you're going. Because a Queen of Swords always knows where she's going. She always knows what needs to be done. She knows when to make a decision and when to keep her mouth shut, right? She's super intelligent. And, you know, you have that sharpness of mind right now, especially as Mercury comes into your sign again, as Venus comes into your sign. It's all systems go, which is my new favorite saying for these readings lately. All systems go, because the more and more committed to ourselves we become, the more clear our future becomes. And this is the true mark of someone who's fully committed to listening to their heart or listening to their soul. And there's no obstacle for a Chariot card here. And I really do think some of you have, right? Planet of money, planet of business, Mercury, Venus. You have promotions, you have new income coming, you have new love coming. I mean, it's like a magnet. Like, all the Leos have this magnet, and the rest of the zodiac isn't going to be able to help but pay attention. Like, it's just vroom. There's just no escaping it. You do very well. You're highly magnetic anyway. You're ruled by the sun anyway. So it's not like this is a surprise, or it's not like it's new, or it's not like it's going to be uncomfortable for you. Even if you're a very quiet, humble, behind the scenes Leo, I know you still draw people in. Like, you can play that game with yourself all day long, but we all know what that really is, right? You just don't know it. You just don't know what you got. But you still got it. So who's this now? Is this the other side of them? Actually, they were more positioned like this, back to back. I think there's this, like, I don't know what to do with them. Those are the words that's coming to my mind. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to handle. I don't know how to manage it. There's probably a large part of you that actually really does want this person in your life. It's a king of coins. I think a king of coins and a chariot ultimately, and even a queen of swords with a knight of swords, right? There's kind of a compatibility. Like there's weird compatibility for you guys. Personality wise, on some level, you click most likely, which is why this isn't officially an ending or anything like that. It's just more the question of how to handle it. But they're reversed on both sides. They're just not stable. And I think they're a little bit greedy, if I'm going to be honest with you. Are they giving you scraps? Right, Leo, are they giving you scraps? Scraps of time, scraps of attention. I don't know. I think you already know what needs to be done. Honestly, some of you may even just choose to ignore it entirely. And I think that's a perfectly valid strategy unless they really are annoying, right? But to just simply ignore the behavior and to just keep to your own business. Strut your stuff, keep to your own business. Because you deserve a lot more respect than what this person or these people, if it is in fact two people, you deserve a lot more than what they're capable of giving you right now. And there are so many other people that are going to be willing to give you the time and what it is you're really looking for. There are so many more people that are going to make you feel special. This person is not capable of making you feel special, I don't think. Not able to make you feel like number one or feel like, wanting to be truly included. Well, on one side, this is the sweet talk that they might use to kind of try to come back. Look, this right here is where the focus needs to be. All this other stuff is just so fluffy and so insignificant and so irrelevant. This could be someone romantic coming in totally new, totally fresh, and completely unexpected. It could be you even just kind of turning your back and following your heart, right? Wearing your heart in front of you, wearing your heart on your sleeve, and heading directly straight into the Chariot card. Like, you know where the power is, you know where the gold is found, and it's not found with a King of Coins reversed. They're not about to share. And I think you know that. Intuitively, you know that. You got to make your own path here. You got to carve it out. There's this quality that I'm picking up on that is, I know we're all dependent on each other, like technically, but this is a time when I don't think Leo really needs anybody. You don't need anybody, and I really don't think you need them. There's no codependency heading back in their direction at all. So that might kind of make them more upset because they want that validation. They want that energy from you, and you have no interest in giving it to them. So cool. This is you guys, it's so cool. You guys are just playing it so perfectly. Don't ever second guess yourself this month. Like, please don't. You're playing it so perfectly. You're doing everything right. If for whatever reason this person is like really in and out, I think your guides, your angels, your helpers, they're making their behave, right? It's all for a reason, because most likely this person is not really meant to be in your life for a long period of time, or you're meant to make a change in your own life so that you can kind of direct yourself away from like lower vibe people. But there's just this whole thing of, it's not even like you're really sitting back and really thinking about it. It's all about feeling about it. Right? You're not thinking about it, you're feeling about it. And you are following this instinct that is just going to get louder and louder and louder the more you ignore it. I don't know that Leo is going to be confusing fear and intuition this month. That's not a thing. That happens a lot, even for myself. Like, okay, am I just afraid? Or is that my intuition telling me not to do something? Like, I can't tell. That's not going to be what this is going to be this month. Okay? So that's a good thing. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I have a little overhead thing. I finally got this little setup. So I'm going to go ahead and switch views, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at these cards and continue pulling them. All right? Thanks. Okay, you guys. See, I think this is a better view than what it normally is, right? Finally, I got that figured out. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards for this story. Ooh, the Death card. This, by the way, is called the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. I think it's my new favorite deck, like, of all time. I'll probably use it as the standard for next month because I love it so much. Ooh, and the Strength card, which of course we love because that's the card of Leo especially. So 2 major arcana coming out. Look, if it needs to end, it needs to end. You know, there's no point in trying to cling on or trying to accommodate. Like, I don't see you doing that. That's not something that people with a cool, confident strut, the way they're strutting through life, it just doesn't, you just can't do it. I just don't think you have it in you to really do it. You're too like, I know this isn't right for me. Right? You're too aware that this particular energy is not going to be able to make you happy. The Strength energy has a lot to do with walking away. And I think that's what this Knight of Cups, I think this is you too. It's interesting how you're kind of interwoven with this particular individual. You're taking on the intellect and the heart space, but it's not the wand passion. Like, I think you're getting opportunities, things you'll be passionate about. But with this, look, you're heading in this direction, you're heading in this direction. I think on some level this person made you believe they were also heading in that direction, but there's a huge chunk of their personality that is going in a completely opposite direction. Right here he is looking over there. So I'm pretty sure you know that, right? And that's the strength. The strength to leave an option behind, an option that I think you really wanted to be a for real kind of thing. Because I think you did. I think you wanted it to go somewhere. I think you were already sort of seeing a future here. You were seeing the possibility of growth. And yet now here you are having to walk away. And I think there's a quality of prayer and meditation with both of these, because she kind of has her hands in that sort of prayer-like position, eyes closed. You know, there's a faith in a higher power or calling upon your helpers and your angels and guides to help you have the courage to do what you know you need to do. Okay? Now I also got this Untethered Soul deck, which is like my favorite book. There's like a little phrase from the book on each of these cards, so I thought I'd share that with you guys this month too. Something fun. That which is blocked and buried within you forms the root of fear. Fear is caused by blockages in your energy. See, I think some of you are afraid of letting go of this potential, okay? That's why the faith in the higher power really comes out, the faith in the universe itself. Fear is caused by the blockages in your energy. Eclipse season was real good at pinpointing where we were blocked. And now it's time for us to all put our money where our mouth is, because I know, Leo, I know how much you want to grow. I know how much you want to change, how much you want to evolve, and how far you want to take your life. I know that, okay? And it's time for you right? Walk the walk, talk the talk. It's time for us to do that. That's why this whole, like, I don't know, that image of just like, I feel in that movie Suits, or not that movie, that show Suits, like the main attorney guy that always wears the vests all the time, who's like smoking hot. I can't remember his name. Not the young kid, but the other one. I always see him as being a very Leo kind of energy, and like, okay, maybe a little bit arrogant, but arrogant, you can back it up, right? So that's great. Fear is caused by blockages in your energy. So if you're feeling afraid for whatever reason, perhaps even a chakra alignment might be a really good thing for you with that Four of Swords energy as well. Okay. Tick-tock. Quality of time coming through. Interesting. So here I'm drawn to the Seven of Coins, and I'm thinking, how much more time do you want to waste? How much more time do you want to spend believing something that you already kind of know is not worth your time or your energy? You may be feeling a little bit of an urgency to jump on this chariot and start moving. I think, Leo, you are prime for major, major changes in your life. In fact, I'm feeling such speed intuitively here that I'm almost kind of seeing these, like kind of the hands on this clock like spinning really, 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 really fast, almost as though your life is about to speed up. No matter how peaceful you are, no matter how much meditation you do, you're going to start feeling like in 3 months you're going to be in such a different place that you're going to look back to today and you're going to be like, wow, I really was a different person. My life was different, my business was different, my clientele was different. And I think that has a lot to do with the Saturn-Pluto conjunction as well. Jupiter moving direct in Sagittarius, making its way into Capricorn in the next few months. So we're feeling this almost like Jupiterian quality, quality of expansion, which, wow, is so great. That's what I was saying. You don't have space for this. You're in preparation mode. You really do need to think about letting it go. Walking away because you need the space. I don't think you have any idea what's about to happen. Really good things. Really, really good things. All right. Well, okay, here we go. Even 3 of Wands. Prosperity. Okay. Another Chariot card, you guys. And the Moon reversed, which I like, because it gets things out in the open. You know, there's no secrets, there's no darkness. You're in a twilight period right before the sun kind of starts to come up, because when the moon sets, the sun comes up. A lot of inner conflict. Right? A lot of inner conflict. All right, but you know what the end game is, yeah? For those of you who don't know, by the way, these are cards that I'm going to be covering in the comprehensive reading. The link will be down below in the description box. I don't really talk about them too much here, but I do pull them out so you can see what we'll be covering. Got the Hierophant, excellent. So much clarity. I think you're going to feel super excited about all this clarity. Ooh, Death again, and another Knight of Swords. Like, it feels so good when we feel clear about how to handle a certain situation, you know? They're the coins, you're the wands. It's like you're the wands and sword, or excuse me, the wands. They're the coins. Okay. Don't bite what they are. Yeah, don't. I don't want to see you get dragged down through it again. See, this is what I know you're holding out for. This is why you're following your heart, because you know that Ace of Cups is like right around the corner. I think you know it. You can see. So much better for you. So much better. Let's pull one more for that pile there. Star, excellent. I know you care. I know you do. A lot of repeated cards, guys. Message is real strong. Four of Swords. Ugh. A lot of visualization. Okay. And, you know, I don't really know if we need to cover these too much, but we'll do one for the TikTok. Just hold on. No way. That's too many. Okay. All right. That's it, I think. I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you want to join me again, the link will be in the description box. We talk for another 20 to 25 minutes approximately. So yeah, that's it. All right. Thank you guys so much. Take care.